What is going on? Welcome back to 𝗪𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧 Journey. So today I want to talk to you on Lucid. Pretty interesting day. Of course, it's selling off largely because of good old Tesla and their future guidance and many other things that was said. But I want to give you a good overview of some of the current data points, what just came out from Lucid, and everything else that you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Always greatly appreciate that. And with that said, let's get right to it. So Lucid is down 6.03%. It had a low of $2.56. So bouncing off of a very strong support. A lot of volume though, so 40.6 million shares being traded, 45 is the average. We are currently heading into power hour, or I guess we are in power hour right now. But looking right here, these are some of the transactions that did occur on the secondary market above $100,000. Simply 5 transactions. So big money is not necessarily getting in. And this is why I've said in the past couple of videos, sometimes the volume is very misleading, especially looking at the intraday right here. You see a lot of barcoding. So that simply is just a lot of algorithmic trading, AI trading in among themselves. And I'm sure a lot of that is just seeing Tesla going down as much as it is, and AI just saying we need to panic sell a lot of the other EVs. So this is why Rivian has gone down. Same goes for Lucid. But overall, interestingly enough, shorts are taking advantage of the sell-off today and returning some shares. So it still is record high short interest. So 30.43% of the free float is being shorted. But surprisingly, shorts are returning 543,000 shares. 269.38 million shares overall are being shorted, and cost to borrow average is 18.75. So the way I interpret this information, by them returning on a very much red day, it shows that it's overdone, not really justified. So of everything, this is kind of a positive thing. I do want to play this video near the tail end, and it's more so talking on interest rates. And the reason why I am bringing this up is because Elon did say the success and the margins for Tesla are going to be very much heavily reliant and dependent on interest rates. Ideally, if the interest rates are cut sooner rather than later, then Tesla should be fairly good for 2024. And the opposite might happen if it is near the later part of the year. So I just wanted to play one quick minute of this video near the tail end. Aside from that though, as you can kind of see right here, so there was a new analyst rating that did come out right here. So it looks like, well, it shows 3 days ago, but it was fairly recent. I think it just recently updated. But RBC, Tom, who does have a 49% success rating, gave a $6 price target. So still, that's kind of a good thing. Shows RBC and other analysts are looking a little bit more positively, maybe on Lucid. There hasn't been any changes for earnings per share or revenue for their estimates. I've been monitoring that as well. So I'll give you an update if there has been any changes associated to that. So like I already said though, there has been no news, no SEC filings from Lucid itself. They did post this on social media, and it's kind of a good thing. So it does show that they have concluded, I guess, the stage 2 or the phase 2 of their production. So they are ready for the Gravity. I believe though they are behind the gun because it was supposed to be transitioning between Q3 and Q4. That's why there was going to be rolling blackouts and whatever else. So the fact that it's done now shows that they're behind. I don't know if that'll push back the Gravity. I really hope not. Definitely hope not. But then again, we'll just have to wait and find out, and that might be another good question to pose to management for this upcoming earnings. But looking at options activity, $1.09 million in calls being purchased versus 4.14 million in puts. Sentiment-wise, 44% of all the options being done today are bearish. Of the call options that are being purchased, there's now a new consensus for it to be above $3. So that's generally fairly good. Even in my case, I did sell some puts today, $2.50 strike price. I'm pretty happy with that. Again, I've kind of told you guys in the past, I really like to sell covered calls and sell puts. It's kind of a win-win. So if you guys don't know options, highly suggest in researching them because they can be very beneficial. And quickly looking at the puts that are being purchased today, there's an anticipation for it to be sub 250. And when it comes down to Lucid's low, so $2.56, it bounced off of this S1. So currently trading between this S1 and the pivot. So 258 is going to be that next strong support line in the sand, and vice versa. $2.76 is going to be that next strong resistance point that you'll want to watch for Lucid to break above. And conveniently, it actually touched both extremes today. So I feel like tomorrow with PCE coming out, that is going to either dictate whether Lucid and a lot of other growth stocks break down or potentially rally and try to get out of this death spiral that they have been on. So let me know your thoughts on Lucid. Give yourself a shout out. Based on this, number of retail investors have been getting out, but if you are one of those individuals that did buy today, give yourself a shout out in the comments below. Looking at stochastic, there is no defined trend, so the bullishness kind of did go away, as you can kind of tell right there, but it is at 20, so that is considered somewhat still oversold. So still a good opportunity for potentially, if there's a good piece of news coming out for Lucid or just the broader market, you are going to see a rush of value investors. And so once again, I'm just going to quickly play this video, and I feel like this is also going to hit home as well with that PCE coming out tomorrow. So I'll give you a quick overview of that. Also on a side note, GDP numbers did come out early this morning on a quarter-over-quarter basis, did go up 3.3%. So this is why you see a lot of the broader market very much rallying. EVs unfortunately just got the shit end of the stick, pardon my French, largely because of Tesla. Thank you, Tesla. But tomorrow, PCE numbers are coming out, and so it's anticipating for it to be a little bit lower. On a month over month, it is anticipated to be at 0.2, and on a year over year, it's anticipated to be 3%. So let me know your thoughts. So once again, quickly going back over here, just going to play one quick minute of this, and this as well might extend to Lucid potentially for, I guess, maybe their profit, their success, and whatever else. Well, not profit at this stage, but you guys know what I'm saying.
You see the Fed not moving until the middle of the year. I think that sort of expresses perhaps this fluid consensus about when the rate cuts might begin.
Well, sure. And when you have unemployment sub 4%, you still have wage growth around 4%, and you have just a strong economy. This GDP number is, unless it's a mistake that's going to be reevaluated and adjusted, this is not an economy that lends itself to a more accommodative Fed. Sure, the current rate at 5 3/8 is well above inflation and will come down, but I don't see how the Fed rushes to that, risks reigniting inflation when wage growth is well above, 2 times above their target rate of inflation. So that's why we think investors should delay their optimism for rate cuts till the summer.
Obviously, there you have it. So interest rates by middle of the year, and I feel like that would really help a lot of growth stocks if it is pushed back to the later part of the year, so possibly Q4, then I feel like it would kind of lose its luster. If the market does actually digest that, stocks could go down as a result. But then again, as I said, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And one final thing I just wanted to share with you, take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for an account with Moo, throw $100 at it, and you get 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. So this is one of the best deals in the market. Take advantage of the free shares while you can. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.